The small 3D print really transformed my messy SimpliSafe base station setup to an absolutely clean setup. SimpliSafe does not provide any accessory for the base station to help it mount or to keep it in a comfortable manner. You always need a flat, large surface to keep it. I was just using my carpet floor to do that. But then this setup had its own issues. It's not clean, it restricts your movements, and on top of it, my robot vacuum cannot clean the area around as the base station blocks it. To solve this, I have a simple idea. I want to create a kind of a casing which can help me enclosing the SimpliSafe base station. And I want to create a wall support which can help me mount this particular base station to the wall. And I want to make it as simple as possible to install. And this should be flexible enough so that tomorrow, if I want to move it to another location, I can easily do it. Let's jump into designing this piece. Let's start with measuring the diameter of the base station. If you see the base station, it has kind of a tapered circumference, which is less at the bottom, but it's increasing as we are going top. And this particular zone is the measurement we should take so that it has the maximum diameter at this particular height. We should create a casing to ensure that this particular circumference is enclosed inside that case, and this will ensure that the base station remains intact without any risk of being toppled over. The diameter is around 100 mm. The height of the biggest circumference zone is roughly around 20 mm. Next, we need to define the support, which will help this to be mounted on the wall. I'm going to use command strips for it. This helps us to completely avoid any screws or holes. Also tomorrow, if I want to move it, I can easily do that by removing the strip. As we are defining the support with the help of command strip, let's measure it. This is somewhere around 75 mm in length, and each of these strips is 20 mm wide. So let's create the support accordingly. But the most critical thing we need to design is the space for the electrical cable to go in and go out. We can either make a hole from the back side or from the bottom. I'm choosing bottom because as this will give a dedicated space for our command strip to land on this particular support. The plug is 15 mm wide, 18 mm long, and around 20 mm tall. Now that we have the hollow space so that we can put the plug in and put it inside the base station, we need to create a joint between the casing and the wall support, and we have to ensure that this joint encloses this particular hollow space. So let's go and build this. As you can see, there is a 90-degree angle between the wall support and the joint. I want to increase the strength of this joint, so I will introduce a fillet which will reduce the strength at this joint level. Design is ready to be printed. The filament I'm using is PLA. Please note that the orientation of this component is going to be same as we designed it. which means the circular part will be sitting at the bottom and the rest of the component will rise above it. And this is going to provide the maximum strength. The only additional strength we need is for the surface which is right above this hole. And to achieve this, we are going to enable the support, and this will help us build the layer on top of this. Our component is ready to be 3D printed. Let's click on print plate to initiate it. Our 3D print is ready. Let's go and install it.